I may have lied. I may be a liar. I said the Almagest Tracer would be might be my endgame build, and that's where I pooled all my resources into. That's still the case. It has all the things leveled, but I got hit by inspiration. So I'm gonna show this guy off for a bit. Now, this came about because I was thinking about, eventually, I haven't done it yet, tackling survival mode, and how dying at any point just basically causes you to lose, right? So I had the thought of, well, how would I survive? There's basically, it can be boiled down to two ways to just win, right? There's be better or be smarter. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the get good philosophy of just being better. However, it's not really my specialty. I definitely resonate better with strategizing and playing smarter. Like, you watch me play Souls. Souls, I figure, is a skill game where it's like, play the game and master the mechanics. Other games, though, I definitely prefer, how can I break this? Or what cool things can I do to make enemies be dumb? If you've seen my more recent playthrough of BioShock, I loved Target Dummy because I can just, toss down a dummy and confuse people, and then just, stealth kill, assassinate, wail on them, things like that. And so that's sort of how this started up. I figured stealth is a good way to survive long term. And then I'm like, but I still want to make it me style, While tactics is still my thing, I still gotta make it me. And then I remembered, I totally forgot about a Gundam unit that also should be in this game, right? I've been calling about Maxter the whole time. But there's another. Gundam Spiegel. The German ninjutsu master piloted by Schwarz Bruder. He also needs to be in the game, by the way. Give me my German ninja. But yeah. So I decided to go with that sort of concept in mind. And so what you have here is the Eclipsing Gundam. The idea, again, I have Hyperjammer on there for stealth. It's on the left arm, because I need my right arm for obvious reasons, right? I still gotta have my finger. And it's purple, so it still works out with the whole color scheme. And stealth and darkness and all that. So it's still me. And I'm just running Master Gundam because it's good. And also, I hit the wrong button. It's on the same face button. Distant Crusher is still grapple. So, let me just shoot my arm and grapple people. So I still get that. Happy with that. But then I remembered some of these parts had, decoy stuff. And the Starkjagen chest has the dummy shell ability. And what this does, it pops out this ugly little thing. I don't really know how that's supposed to work. I guess it's supposed to be a shell that just causes visual interference. And what it does is it actually attracts homing missiles. If this is out in the field and enemies start shooting missiles, they will actually not lock onto me and lock onto that instead. I've seen it happen, it's pretty wild. But this thing is not just a decoy, it's actually a lot cooler. It's a mine. And again, with Distant Crusher, I can pull them into it. Or I can, plant one around and just knock them into it for combos. It's really cool, and I like placing traps like that. The minute I learned I can just do this, I was extremely happy. It's like, oh, there's skill tech to be had in here to look cool, while also being a really good utility. So yeah. I've also... I like lore, so I started building up a lore of how this would be my mobile fighter if I were to use it in a build fighters sort of tournament. Same how Iodisei did for his build strike initially, where he's like, this is how it's supposed to be piloted and the design behind it. So I sort of have a lore behind the Eclipsing Gundam as well. And one of those things is how I've got the dual katana. The idea being that a physical blade would be easier for the stealth drive to hide than a beam, which has some credence in the game because beam weapons do sort of show up through the stealth. So do the thruster jets. It's a little awkward when I boost up and the invisible and there's just a thruster going off. But yeah, the construction behind these katana is they're not beam katana, but they do glow because they function like the darkness, or rather the eclipsing finger. So they function on the same principle without exploding, giving them an enhanced cutting edge. And it just looks good. I've also slotted beam boomerangs onto the Armor Schneider ports here, and I've now redefined them into angled beam daggers. The idea being, they're throwing weapons. I like my throwing daggers, and these work, and both are stun daggers, so I can have two. But also, I've hidden a combat knife in the same place, with the idea being, in an emergency, if I don't have access to my katana or I need to, like, slash them, I just draw one of the angled beam daggers and I can use it in close range as just a spare knife. So there's that, and of course double katana again. I put two because the EX skill is actually really good. It's slightly different from the double sabers, so it's both style and it looks cool. And I can slot them on the backpack the same way you'd have, regular double sabers, but they're physical blades. Physical blades are just cool. I do have the field shield on there, so I can, defense up in case it gets rough out there. I can't rely on the stealth all the time, so, maybe I can deflect some beams or something by having a nice old barrier. Now, I also like having my funnels. But I found something different. The Mini-Moir. Turns out, and I really don't remember build divers. I remember the ferret Rommel. He's probably not even a ferret, he's an ermine, I think. But I remember Rommel and his Grimoire Red Beret, but I didn't remember that he had Mini-Moirs in his backpack. Now, the Mini-Moir is meant to be a recon support drone, but you'll notice it also has a plasma knife on there. And Mini-Moirs function as funnels. So, tiny little support drone flies around, and then just shanks dudes. It's great. It's a physical funnel where it flies around and just stabs them with the knife that they've got equipped. So I love that. I now love the Mini-Moir. He's not exactly amazing as a funnel. Granted, funnels aren't great in the first place. But this is my little buddy. He's like a little familiar. And instead of being a funnel, he's a support drone, which honestly may be better. If I could outfit him with a gun, or give him his own portable barrier, I feel like that'd make him better than a funnel. So, love this guy. I kind of want to have one always now. And I would also totally run a recon drone familiar on my machine. And if I'm doing, stealth tactics, yeah, I'm gonna go send out my drone, find out where they are, sneak up and assassinate with my exploding hand. And I also just love the idea of something like that could stealth up to them and hack away at their joints. And it's oh, now you're being sabotaged. I've got a little like buzz droids in Star Wars. Oh, this tiny thing will just land on you and just start drilling away at vitals. It's oh, now your arm fell off. Now what are you gonna do? So I love the Mini-Moir. It looks so good on my back too. It docks there. I kind of want him to crawl onto my shoulder and hang out, and he'd be a little pet. It's great. So yeah. So again, I've got my EX actions. I've got Mini-Moir. I've got my Twin Blade, Darkness Finger, Hyper Jammer to go invisible. Have I gone over all of these? Yeah. Vulcans are Vulcans. That's always useful. And then for the burst action, again, the whole thing is based on stealth, survival, tactics, all that. But I can't help but having a hyper mode of sorts. So, beyond just Awakening, because assuming that Awakening isn't, universal throughout any Build Feder universe, I would use Quantum Burst to activate a quote-unquote hyper mode. In this case, it'd be Quantum, so that way I can get my after images, right? After images are cool, speed boost is cool, damage up is cool, but there's something else here. And that's... Oh, also the chest has to transform, so no more dummies while I'm in this. But it's fine, because for the most part, I don't really want to use the green with after images. I want to use the Quantum Burst Transam. I'm going to let it run out first, though. But I want to use this in tandem with Hyperjammer. Now, I know you might be thinking, what's the point of transforming into a visual modification trance skill if you're just going to go invisible? And that's because I discovered this. The after images stay, but they're shadows. So now you get this. It looks so good. It's like you get silhouette strikes. By the time you see what's happening, you've already been struck. It just looks so good. And I feel like for something I've named the Eclipsing Gundam, attacking with delayed shadows is just the best. So, that's just awesome. I love having the shadow silhouettes strike out and delay. That said, while this is absolutely going to be my new main build for how I finish the game and when I tackle survival, there are inherent issues because this is GB4. Again, when I go Quantum Burst, I lose access to my chest. And as I've said, I have Hyperjammer on the left arm, so I still have access to Darkness Finger. The problem is the game is dumb. When I access Hyperjammer, because my left arm is occupied, I guess, I lose access to my katana. My dual katana combo. But, like, why? The katana are on the backpack. I can still use one of them to do the regular combos, but I can't do the dual katana EX action because my left arm is occupied by not doing anything. Like, this skill mastery is so wonky and buggy. Not even buggy, like, it just... I don't feel like that should be a thing. It shouldn't lock out an EX skill that's A, a builder part, and B, on my backpack? Like, why would that even be related? And I figure the reason why you have skill lockout like that is because the game would freak out. The game doesn't know how to handle it, it would break. They already had to patch certain EX skills crashing the game when they replaced parts. But that's when I come back to, again, why would you bother with this mastery, this EX skill lockout? Or with the mastery and hollow parts? Introducing this system has created probably way more bugs and issues than if you just didn't do it. It's such a waste of time, resources, effort, because in the end, it just doesn't work. And everyone hates it. It's so dumb. I have access to both arms. I should be able to twin blade. But I can't. And because I can't, I lose access to what's probably my strongest attack in my strongest form. Well, I mean strongest because I'm invisible and it looks cool. In my coolest form, I lose access to my coolest attack. Unless I use a Death Scythe arm. Which, I mean, I guess I could. I'm not really doing anything with that arm otherwise. But I like the way the Jinx arm looked. Because I didn't want to put another Master Gundam arm. Master Gundam arm is kind of bulky, but it works on the one arm. I don't want to swap that arm. I want to be able to use this arm. And again, my chest is now replaced and I'm losing access to skills, when it should simply just work. But it doesn't. And yeah, I hate the system, and I hope they toggle it. They're not going to patch it out, but at the very least, I hope they fix it. fix it to be proper, because this isn't proper. This sucks. So that's one complaint I have, among, many. But in regards to this build, the other complaint I have is I realized, did I want to cannibalize my previous build just so I can get all the skills over onto, these parts, because I'm using them? But then I realized part mastery in this game kind of actively prevents that. See, back in GB3, if you had a white rarity part, base level rarity, and you fed it, say, no, they swapped blue and green here. Because the rarity colors used to go white, green, blue, purple, gold. And if you fed a blue piece, that is a level 3 piece, a 3 rarity piece, to a white part, it upgraded only one stage. It upgraded to green. If you fed another blue into it, it upgraded to blue. Right? And so that was pretty simple and straightforward. Because you have to spend a specific resource. How did I get more back? Wait, did it not? It didn't save the upgrades I actually did. Earlier, I upgraded these parts and added abilities onto them, and it rolled them back. Because I see now that my arm is only level 2 rarity, but I just upgraded it to, like, 4. So, it rolled back all the upgrades I did. Yeah, all of these used to be above level 30, like, 36. I lost save. I lost time. Alright, well, that's something else to be pissed about that I'm complaining about. But, anyway, because it takes a resource, I'm still bewildered that I now have all these back because I've lost the upgrades I've spent like 2 hours on. Because it takes a resource, it is no longer cheap or easy to simply cannibalize parts into other ones, right? I have to first upgrade this all the way to 5 stars, or 6 stars, and then feed the old part, but now I've lost all the materials that I spent on the previous one that was 6 stars. So it feels like a waste. Like, experience will transfer over, yes, but because they decided that you can't upgrade rarity with other parts, like this won't level it up at all. It doesn't increase the meter at all to level up rarity, despite being a higher rarity. It should, right? If I feed a level 3 part, a rarity 3 part, to a rarity 1 part, it should do something to upgrade the rarity. But because it doesn't, cannibalizing higher tier parts becomes a waste. Because you've upgraded that to level 6, and now if you want to move those abilities over, you will lose all of those upgrade materials that you put into that part. It becomes a colossal waste. So, not good. It's a really bad change, it's a really bad system. And it actually ends up being worse than it initially was. And now I need to level these all up at least like 36. And put up the rarity back up so I can actually go back and put skills on. I can't believe it ate my save. Why did it not save? Hang on, I need to prioritize the weapons first. Are those fine? Yeah, so those stayed. At some point, it stopped remembering that I upgraded everything. So I'm a little pissed. Also, I gained a 4th cartridge slot. I still don't like these, but I can work with them. Why didn't it save? I'm pissed about this now. Get that up. Because having these uneven sucks. Hang on, I gotta spend everything else first, so that way my expensive stuff doesn't get used up too quick. Okay, that'll work. Anyway, yeah, the rest of these I'll take to 36, and man, I was already not that. I was already complaining about how, like, leveling up the traits, the abilities on these was gonna be bad because I don't want to have to cannibalize. I didn't even have enough parts of all for all of these either. So it's like already tedious to level these up. And it's just gotten worse for me immediately. And it's like, yeah, I could feed it other parts, but like, look at this. I need what to level this up? Level 11 does nothing, level 23 is a tiny chunk. I'd need higher quality parts before I even start considering spending these. The traits they have, though, are pretty useful, so I want to be able to transfer those over properly. But if I want to level anything up, I'm going to need plastic. But anyway, I'm at a loss all my upgrades. But I'll be running this the road to the end, because it's a cool build. We have 2 more monoliths to take out, and considering every chapter is a strict 5 levels, and I don't know why they did it that way either. Levels feel like chapters feel super short. Like chapter 1 in GB3 was like, it was either 9 or 11, and I can't remember which. Either way, it reached up to twice as many. And mind you, there were 5 chapters, and that would still be more missions in total. Like, if you did 10 each, 10 per chapter, that's more than the 35 I'm assuming we're getting here. Because I don't think this... Oh, actually, I know for a fact it doesn't go beyond chapter 7, because I did all the quests. I did this last quest, and it's like, alright, you've done them all. I got the achievement for completing every single quest. Which tells me there won't be chapter 7 quests, and also tells me chapter 7 is the end of the game. So... yes, there are 30 subquests and 30 story quests, but it feels sort of short. Like, yeah, 60 might be more than what we got in GB3 for the story, but only half of that is actually the story in GB4. When really the story could use some more fleshing out. I will go over it later, but I did start, I guess, drafting up my own proposed rewrite. Like, keeping the core concepts here for GB4, like, not to change the plot too much, but pacing, flow, events, I have my own thoughts on how to probably better do those. Not that I'm, like, some pro cool writer or anything, but listen, I have ideas. And if I have ideas to how to do this better, I'd like someone to know about them. See if what I'm proposing is a better idea, or if it's like, well, I'm gonna be honest. It's hard to not have better ideas than this plot. It's really hard not to have better ideas. But anyway, I feel like I've rambled far too long and been angry for, I mean, it was only like 5 minutes out of the 20 that I was angry, but still. Let's get into the plot. Let's go, guys. My parts are probably, like, near cap again, too, because it didn't actually save the parts I ate. No, I'm there, too. Mashima, don't forget me. I'm definitely going to be there.
Meister-sanは私たちの機体特性の組み合わせはバランスが良いとおっしゃっていましたね。
With those funnels, Mashima can cover a lot of ground, and Shina's got artillery, so yeah, it makes sense.
確かに俺のアタッカー系装備とお嬢の支援系装備の組み合わせはペア戦での理想系ではあるか。
Good, see, he's stating facts. Now he's gonna ruin it with the next sentence, I'm sure.
しかし、お嬢と組んで戦えるとは、この瞬間を待っていたぜ。
There it is. Granted, that was not as egregious as I thought it would be. So, you know, he toned it down just a bit.
勝利へ向けて、いや、俺たちの輝かしい未来へ向けて、バッチリエスコートさせてもらうぜ。
And he toned it straight back up again. Also, no, I'm taking point. I'm literally going to be on this mission too, guys.
それには及びません。自分の身は自分で守れますから。
I mean, yes, but also, like, you're a long-range build. If they close the gap, you're not exactly going to be super safe. Let his funnels take care of things at least. That way it's not directly him, you know?
邪剣にあしらわれるとは。ならば、お嬢の視線を釘付けにする。
No, she needs to watch for the enemies.
あなたのようなナンパな方からミスター武士道のセリフが出てくるなんて。
You know what? Fair enough. Doesn't he share a voice with Mr. Bushido? Doesn't Nakamura Yuichi voice? Oh, that's funny. That's alright, you know what? Well played. Well played.
そこまで言うのであれば、アシュラをも凌駕する活躍をしてくださいね。
Ashura's not in this game.
ああ、任しとけ。お嬢が見ていてくれるなら、俺は何だってできるぜ。
Also, Ashura Gundam was also G Gundam. She's made 2 G Gundam references. Are you sure you don't have that in your favorites list? Because, Sheena, you're talking my language here.
あ、いらっしゃいましたね。
There we go, there I am.
よし、早速行こうか。
I like how the Barbados Lupus Rex claw turned out on the shoulder. Like, it's sort of just extra texture and shape, but with the coloring and the way the claws sort of just hang out on there, it's really cool. I definitely think that's a nice little accent I've set on there. Shame it's only on one side because I can only fit so many builder parts. But look at it, it looks so good. It textures it so nicely, so it's not just a plain old orb. I think that was a good piece to throw on there. I'm proud of that one. Shame I only have the one. Oh yeah, I also have the 2 machine guns on this because I figure I just need guns. I like them, but I feel like for the canonical build, I would either not have much range, or I would have like a... something like the GN rifle bit from the Zabanya, which can turn into a GN pistol. Basically something long range so I can snipe assassinate, plus change into a short range weapon. Oh yeah, one of the cool things about martial arts is this heavy charge attack has a chance of just causing a full parts break. I'm not getting it now, but nope. It's not consistent, but I've gotten pretty instant full parts breaks of just, hello? Just the whole body blowing up. There we go. Plus, with, I have some EX, or normally I have some EX gauge build on parts break. A full, like, 6-piece parts break is just gonna build... I already have 7 meter. Go many more. Do things. I'm gonna hide. They stop attacking, they don't know where I am. This Gaffron is confused. Unfortunately, the stealth isn't exactly a spectacle to look at. I saw someone run into my mine. But it is effective. Right into it and explodes. Go many more. Also, many more turns out invisible. So it becomes like a stealth assassin unit. Yeah. You don't see me. Full, no, not full parts break, but it is a parts break. Swap targets. Someone will hit that mine eventually. Also, I realized if I hit him with boomerang to stun them, it actually makes them vulnerable to being hit with finger. So that's pretty great. Get in there. Oh, did it break your legs off? There we go. Yeah. The dummy shell is also really good because it's an explosive at getting parts breaks. Where are you going? Oh, you got your parts back immediately. Why are you leaving? Huh? Why are you leaving? Yeah, the dual katana does a lot of damage. Like, its motion values must be pretty nutty because it does a lot compared to others. And it only costs 1 bar, so it's like real strong. Oh, hi, Bolt Gundam, you're kind of in the way. Fei Long flag, watch out. Counts as a trap. Oh, not yet. There we go. I grabbed the wrong guy! He jumped into my hand! Hi there. Go many more. Do things. Gank people. I love there's just a little tiny pod drone that flies around and stabs people with the knife it has. It's so good. I just wish funnels would, like, float around you when there's no targets, because I want to see him floating just above my shoulder. Like, there's no funnel idle position anymore. Don't back up. You got martial arts. Get in here. I got combos for days. Ow. Leave me alone. It's like... Oh, he was iframing that. That makes me sad. Perfect. One thing I did learn that's apparently never been applied in any of the games, the Master Gundam absolutely has a, like, small beam cannon in the palm of its hand. It has a darkness shot the same way that Shining Gundam has Shining Shot, but it's never been applied in any of these games. I didn't even know it existed. I also just don't remember him using it. Oh yeah, you got serious right in time.
ユウキさんとの一件で変われたということですね。
それだけじゃないぜ。お嬢やリリンちゃん、仲間たちがいてくれたからさ。
Friends。
もう同じ思いです。今の私があるのも GB4 と皆さんのおかげです。だからこそこの世界への感謝の念は尽きることがありませんね。
そうだな。それに何より GB4 のおかげでお嬢に出会えたからな。
Well, yes, there's also that.
センチメンタリズムな運命を感じずにはいられないぜ。
You're ruining it. Mashima, you're ruining it.
あなたに出会ってしまったことは GB4 の唯一の不満点ですね。
Oh, wow. She's like, the only problem with the GB4 was that I met you. Ow, but she said that with affection, so it's fine. But also, wow. I mean, we're supposed to be friends, so I'm sure he'll take it well, but... that's one sort of rejection, I suppose. Stop it. Explode. Go, little buddy. You sure you want to do that? the mine is gone. Someone hit it. Or missiles flew out. Either way. I like that I can just set those, and it's like, either someone hits it, or missiles will stop hitting me. I wonder if it'll confuse funnels, too. Let me set those early. Perfect Zeong. Yeah, I feel like with this kit, I can really just, like, freely use EX skills way more. I don't know what it is about the setup, but I remember to use them more with everything out here, because everything sort of meshes together a lot better. Like, mini Moiras I can throw out pretty quickly, because they're just one cost. And I like seeing, or I guess not seeing, my little buddy fly around and shank dudes. I can stun into Shining Finger, or Darkness Finger, pretty easily. Or rather, Eclipsing Finger. And because I'm invisible, people don't target me. Which means I can assassinate. Oh, you just recovered. Making me sad. Again, the one problem with being able to assassinate is I can't dual katana assassinate when I really should be able to. So, you know, fix that and it'll be complete. Because when it comes to things like that, I'm definitely not feeling the whole Gunpla is freedom angle. Oh, you didn't pull you close enough. I missed the grapple. Hey, you want to fly into that for me? It's gone. It's not gone, it's right here. I missed. He shot it. Where am I? I'm gonna reappear as soon as I spawn back there. It's got like a second left on my Hyper Jammer. I guess on one hand, no, I'm not gonna try and justify it. I was gonna say it makes sense that if I'm doing stealth, I won't have access to my strongest attack, but no, I want to be able to have access to my strongest attack. There's the monolith. It's guarded by balls. Ah, it ate the rest of my skill. Go, little buddy. It's just a G3. Oh, full armor is probably a better guard, yeah? Stop that. Cease your defense and die. Oh, they shot it. It is cool, though, because it does actually distract them and they fire at it. I should probably focus on the actual G3. Oh! Arc-78 is here, too. They're both Arc-78. Grandpa's here. Stop your running. Grandpa, walk into that. Why did I fire my guns one last time? I didn't hit the triggers. There we go. Quick, easy. Can be Zaku's. No, Zeong. Is it gonna be Zeong and like Char's? Oh, Psycho Zaku over there. Ah, right. Char's Gelgoog. That makes more sense. That's closer to the end of the 1 Year War. Come on. Oh, well, someone hit it. Wow, it's spinning me all around. I'm trying to get back to the Zeong. Good little buddy. Wreak havoc. Cause pain. Smash down. There we go. Why is there an invisible wall right here? These invisible walls are so arbitrary and dumb. Stop targeting the Zaku. Target the other Zaku. Thank you. Oh, I popped up my dummy shell just in time because missiles were fired at me. It absolutely tanked the shot. That's great. Lie. Alright. Halfway done. Actually, 2/3. I just saw Nightingale spawn on the other side. Alright, new FF. Break! Ribabu. Hainu. Hi, Hainu. Never get tired of that. Please kick down. I hate this control scheme. I accidentally threw 2 boomerangs at him. It's fine. Ow. Slap me. Break. You're not even a primary target. Out of my way. Where's the new? Hi. Oh, you recovered. That's what I gotta do first. Get blowed up. Time to end it. What if I want to go shadow mode? Because this has no range. I killed everything around me, though. Look at me. The after images in shadow are so cool. Right, bosses. I still have plenty of time on both of these. Oh! That's a duo. Maybe I should have saved my burst. You can't see me. Shut up. I like that they can friendly fire each other. I actually didn't realize they could do that initially. But they 100% can. I'm in range. Oh. Oh, hey, he got hit. He ran right into it. Stupid. My awakening meter is already almost back. They can explode each other? Yeah, you are. I'll take the hit. They're both pretty evenly damaged. Oh, did you slap him in the knees? That worked out super well, actually. Ow. Get my defenses up just a bit more. Dice away. There we go. That chunks them super good. That's not in range? Come on. I don't know why the explosion doesn't always hit when I do Darkness Finger. It's kind of annoying. One down. Nope. Oh, I disagree. Come on. I got time for this. Wow, that does like no damage. That's super disappointing. That's crazy. The best thing is when I launch my Minimore while in this state, he also gets little after images. There we go. Yeah, you can see him floating around there. He gets to go all shadow mode too. I'll leave it to you guys.
お疲れ様。期待通りいいコンビネーションだった。あとは彼が最後のモノリス破壊へ向かうだけだ。頼んだぞ。
It's so cool. Oh, I reappeared at the last second. Going to my final mode. Shadow Silhouette. I need to come up with a better name. Level 53. These are all high rarity parts. Though really what, all things considered, high level is the more difficult one to do now. Because like, that takes way more plastic and stuff to level up. Like, yeah, it's a lot to level things up for the rarity, but actual, like, part level rather than part rarity is... That's the tough part. Especially because they're giving me the high rarity parts now, but not too many high level parts. Plus, they vary wildly in quality. Like, look at this, I'm getting level 11s, and then he's like, hey, here's a 28. Here's a 29. Nothing 30, though. Oh, there we go. I got a ball arm at level 30. Yeah, because the numbers are so wild. It's going to be tough to level things up. That said, these have a lot of skills on them, and they're at higher level too, so that might actually make leveling up my abilities go a lot faster, which I am not going to complain about. That is totally fine. Yeah. Like, I could use my breaker booster to get more of these as well, but I would have to contend with all the parts that I get, which is on the tougher side. Ooh, that may be better than what I'm using now. Hang on. Oh, wow. This time they weren't really junk. That's amazing. I've gotten a couple ones where it's like, how come all of this is, like, mostly negative? I understand it's randomly generated, but give me some positives. Of course, it would also just be easier to make it so that I could craft these or, like, merge them. But, alas. Yeah, I see one of those have a... I don't know, it's maybe the same. Yeah, I have two that are exactly the same. How did I generate something exactly the same? Alright, well, if I have a fifth slot eventually. But yeah, some of those are getting to 1300. So, gonna have to start... Well, not start, but do again. Oh, right! Of course, I said last time, I was like, oh, the family's not here. Of course not! They're guarding the monolith. And that's why Sheena and Tao aren't here. Same with, well, Artel and Rhyme never showed up in the lobby. But we're the last ones, huh, Tao? You and me, buddy. I'm finally up. I never would have imagined this happening back when we first met. Bah, now's not the time to reminisce. Let's go, partner. You got it. I just wish we actually spent more time with you as a character, because this friendship feels fake. At least the friendship with Misa in the first game felt super real, because I spent... like, the friendship with her and Robota are super real. Because you spend so many chapters with them, working together, leveling up together, learning. Hey, there we go. Okay, but this is the twin set, and it doesn't give me the parts for 2 balls. Like, in GB3, because the parts were different, like, starting in New Gundam Breaker, it became cannon head, ball body, arms, and thruster leg. But in GB3, it was full ball head, full ball chest, full ball legs, alternative head, cannon head. Like, you couldn't take apart the ball. So, it was funny because it gave you 3 in the twin set, while this one only gives you 1. I'm not sure which I like better, but I think, honestly, I think this changes better, where you can disassemble the ball to its different parts. It's better for customization, but I also like having ball leg, ball head. I feel like that you should be able to have both. But that's me being greedy. I shouldn't have skipped. But I don't think anything else may have unlocked. That's it. There are a couple builders parts that I know I'm missing from the previous game. I haven't found... Ooh, I saw Xiong. I haven't found sea funnels yet as a builder's part. And that was something else that I'm super not remembering. But it was one that I used. Also, they don't have internal parts anymore because cosmetic parts no longer give stats. That was one of the cool things in 3, is that even if you didn't want to put cosmetic parts on, there were internal parts where it's like, it just boosts your stats. So that way you're not losing out on not equipping builder's parts. But builder's parts don't do anything aside from weapons now, so it's a little sad to have cosmetic stuff not do anything for you. But they did take away the internal parts, which, not visual, but I liked having the stat boosts when I didn't want to equip anything else. Partner. I and Tao take on the Fortress invasion mission that connects to Chaos' stronghold. It's all the same anyway, yeah. So, for the future, sisters. Sisters feels weird. I know she calls her One-chan and they're cousins. That one really should just say, like, no, it's sisters because it's talking about Rin and Ririn. Complaint withdrawn. I understand. Their reason, yeah, they love GB4. And, oh, I got sea funnels from that one. Perfect. Oh, enhanced sensor unit. I forgot that was a thing. Sea funnels short. Is it also sea funnels long? Is it both? I didn't even notice. It is both. Okay. Finally, right at the end of the game. I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting, and it's one that I kind of used, but it's not coming to me. So, we'll see if it'll show up in the final mission. But, let's go, buddy. You and me, just like old times. We never had old times. We should have had old times. This walk cycle's so bad. My body is fine. You should be asking about the mobile suit, which is also fine. The phrasing is a little different in Japanese. He's like, man, he's really working you hard, but I guess with things as they are, they really can't be helped. We gotta move on. And he's right. Not that I'm mad about him praising me, it's just a different sentiment overall. Yep, I hope you're confident enough for this, because you should be at this point. That's true. He considers you at least strong enough to cover for 2 people alongside me. Not as good as me. No. I hope you've gotten actually stronger, Tao, because you were big coward in the beginning, but you can fight now, and you've got a pretty cool unit.
ほんまにお世辞でもそう言ってもらえると嬉しいもんや
There we go. Can't have you screwing up anyway.
よーし二人のコンビパワー見せたろな
Let's go, bro. We both have the same head that we started with. My Shining Gundam head and his Command Gundam head. I love the mini more on my back, and the knife there is also great. I love that it just flies around stabbing people. It's so weird. I kind of want to make a build that has just all mini more, so I have to like run the Grimoire Red Beret backpack, and then just a bunch of mini more builder parts, and just have them swarm dudes.
ほら行こうか
Little bots just stabbing people. Hey Zeta, how you doing? I don't have you in this build this time. I don't have Shining Gundam arm or Zeta arm. Crazy. Tao, don't go falling apart now. We just started. Kaboom. I missed. Breakdown. You have iframes. Oh, don't block that. Why is this Rick Diaz so far away? Oh, that's so bad. They've really shortened the range on that. So, with martial arts, instead of doing a dash-up attack, you do a sprint-up attack. But because they've super nerfed the dash-up range, it doesn't reach where it needs to. Like, the distance between dash-up range and actually be able to reach. Oh, no, you know what? It made it. It made it. It could be better, but it did make it that time. It's cool stuff. Stop blocking. See, that's what happens when you block. You blow up. Tao, what are you backdashing from? I can't even do that naturally. I have to be locked onto something to backdash. Look how dumb the AI is. They spawn in and immediately backdash. That's a symptom of something way worse. Right? That's the AI coding not being proficient. I am 100% convinced that enemies just constantly dashing away from you is just the pinnacle of poor AI design. Not even AI breaking and like being stupid, but AI actively running away from you when they should be fighting you. Like, we couldn't make it difficult, so we're gonna make you chase him down. Like, no. No, that's not what I want to play, actually. Engage with me. Fight me. Give me a reason to use this perfect block mechanic that you decided to install into this game. Because it exists, I just never need to, because they're either backing away or shooting missiles. And I mean, I have missile countermeasures, so... Like, between the nerfed dash range and enemies backing away, it becomes annoying. Not even tedious, just annoying. What? How did that not pull you? I didn't hit anything else. Why did it cancel my grapple? Break. I'm not close enough. Break! How? What are you shooting at? I heard you fire, but there was nothing else here. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be. I assume because it's a dummy shell, it's just meant to be like a visual error, where it's like it confuses their targeting systems. But like, I kind of wish it was just like an inflatable balloon of a Gundam. I think that'd be really funny. Ah, we're in the lava waterfall. It's the Akatsuki Owashi, I believe. I don't know why I jumped. I don't know why I jumped. I'm stupid. He doesn't know what's hitting him. He's standing there because he doesn't know what's hitting him.
またクラン全員で遊べるように絶対にリリーを取り戻すな。
Nice combo, Tao. Yeah, we're gonna save Ririn. We got her. He's getting sliced up. Load up. Made it in time. Go, little buddy. Do DPS. It's not a lot, but it's DPS. No, the timer's running out. Hurry up. Wow, who pilots the Chaos Gundam? I see his face and I kind of hate him already. I don't know much about Seed, but I see that guy and I already think I don't like him. Run into it. Yes! You got broked. Cease. Why are you running away from it, huh? I don't know why that missed. Oh, we're not done. Haha. Love seeing them run into it. It's so good. Oh, he shot it. I saw that one. At least it did the whole target dummy thing. At the very least, my on-level kicks are strong. Alright, I'm sneaking up on you. Never saw it coming. Could you imagine getting stealth shining fingered? That sounds wrong, but, you know, I figure either way you put it, it's gonna hurt a lot. Where? Hello? Where are your legs? Or not where, but why did you run away after I broke your legs? Also, I could do that point blank as an explosion. It's great. And it broke him in half. It's so good. Guys, could you... Look at the AI being stupid. They're all hiding in the water. Like, hello? Engage? The arena is small enough. There's no way they have no idea where the combat is. No, come here. Blow open your face. It's like throwing a grenade right immediately in front. Time for Monolith. What's the flavor of this one? Oh, we're gonna have another giant Gundam, huh? This is the arena for it. I gotta say, Kudo Kante bringing out the Neo Zeong, everyone should have done something like that for their boss fights, because that was super cool. I can just break this immediately. Like, imagine Dora ejecting her Wing Gundam backpack and then docking into a Dendrobium. It's like, oh, cool, because where did all those go? Oh yeah, we're in Double O. Because I haven't seen Dendrobium, but that was in New Gundam Breaker, so they didn't bring it back? I haven't seen the Archangel either, which was in New Gundam Breaker, so they didn't bring that back either. Stop dashing away from me, damn it! Pissing me off. Target the Exia, the one that's standing there. Iframes. The iframes are so dumb. Stop guarding. There we go. Slice you in half and break you. Oh, that kick immediately broke him. Excellent. Dynamis, come here. Oh, I thought I broke your legs off there, too. But yeah, no, they all should have done something like that. Like, I don't know, what other big things exist that they can swap or, like, dock into? There are a bunch of bosses that they could do that. Like, what was the name of that one from Double O? The Alvatore? The big gold dumb one at the end of Season 1. I know that was in, like, GB2 as a boss as well, so they could have done it again. I would not be opposed, because that's some cool stuff. Basically, there were options, and they really didn't do any of them after introducing that they could. I'm just wondering if we're going to get a Grandmaster Gundam, because, again, I believe in the first Gundam Breaker, Grandmaster Gundam was the final boss. And it's like, we got a whole Four Kings thing going again. So, I mean, it's not like we have Master Gundam, but no Gundam Heaven Sword, no Walter Gundam, no Grand Gundam. But I'm sure they could work something together. Go, buddy. Share at him. You didn't send it your funnels, that's why you lose. Yeah, see my little drones dashing in and knifing away at the stupid big rock. You still didn't send your funnels out, Sheridan. Double O Riser. Ow. Is it gonna be Double O Riser and like Double O Quanta and 007 Sword? Is that the trio of Guardians here? Oh, Susanoo. No. Okay. Oh, Susanoo and Arche Gundam. Alright, I was wrong. We're staying within the series. Ow. And not going MSV or movie. Alright, hang on. There's missiles and stuff, and that needs to stop. They shot it immediately. I need to hide. Oh, he just got up. There we go. Not you, not you. There we go. Oh, Tao, no! Hang on, I'm invisible. Stealth rescue! Tao, you're supposed to not die, you know that? They're so dumb. Almost there. Oh, the end boss is going to be a giant 00 Riser. I'm now calling it. You know, I probably shouldn't have put it up there. That's not going to do much for me. I'm going to have like 4 minutes to beat a 00 Riser. Also, there's only like 4 PGs this time around. They didn't bring back some of the others, or custom PGs like or the one in GB3. The Kamase Custom is unique amongst all the PGs. It's the only one that's ever been kit bashed. All the others are straight builds. No, it's going to be the super big Unleashed. Like, it's called Unleashed still, but I'm pretty sure this is, like, approaching Mega Size. Mega Size are funny, though, because they're really big. They're, like, what, 1/48th scale? Compares to PG's 1/160th? Like, they're big. Go around them. There we go, got the backpack. Lay down for me. That lands. Step forward a little bit. Do it, you won't. Against the wall. My head. My backpack. I can't boost. He's too big for it. I would like to get to him without him running away from me at every possible moment. Thank you. I don't think those will land. I don't think I'll aim for them either. He will! He totally aimed for the decoy! That's awesome! It works! Oh, that's perfect! Throw it. Nope, he's aiming at me this time. Tao, no! How did that catch me? That is so big! Ah, it disappears so fast! Eh? How do you move that fast? I'm just gonna stand on your shoulders and kick you in the face for a bit. The backpack. There we go. How did that not hit anything? Are you kidding me? Where's the hitbox on that? Also, he's running out of parts, so please recover. Thank you. I'm fine. Yeah, I don't think the dummy shell actually hits him. I'm sorry, no. That's so stupidly big. Ah, disappeared. Oh, you're swinging at the dummy shell now. Great. There we go. Now that's broken. Now we can damage again. Nope. Nope, he's not done. Because he didn't become vulnerable. Now he is. Look at that not appear for very long. He's not targeting me, he's targeting Dummy Shell or Tao. Ah, that still hit me. Stupid hitboxes are stupid. I lost my combo because these machine guns have no range, and he moves all the way across the stupid arena in an instant. Maybe I should invest in boost speed. No, I'm already investing boost speed. And it's not like I'm running out of fuel either. So, like, I don't know. Is he targeting me? He is. Go up, please. Can you target his head? Thanks. Because that's the part I need to hit. Oh, it didn't knock him over yet. Am I in range? Nope. What if I said you can't see me? It's so weird that that has no audio, like, at all. Like, how does the giant, stupid laser beam from the sky have no audio cue? I hate that when he leaves, it loses the target, so I have to find his head again in order to target him. Just target the leg. Just target the leg. Just target the leg. Alright, never mind. finish it. I don't care anymore.
よっしゃこれで全部のモノリス破壊
It's stupid how fast it moves.
な技や
二人ともお疲れ様。これで無事防衛システムの解除成功だ。
I just wish the moves worked the way they used to.
これで行く手を阻むものはなくなったね。
やっとリリーも助けに行ける。
Is that a Knight Superior Dragon
たちのチームワークの勝
for
利。
the shield? Or a shield on the door?
俺たちの手にかかればざっとこんなもんだ。ああ、行こうみんな。
To the final boss room. Don't show us the final boss room just yet. Don't spawn us in there. $54. Whose carbon blade is this? It's clearly something from a seed. I just don't know what. I say clearly, that's not true. But it probably is. Stuff. Now, more importantly, minus hypertrance. Goodbye. 2 negatives. Goodbye. No, no. Look, like all of this is junk. It's all junk. Don't know how they got away with that. Oh, we're all back because it's open. Let's check in.
よしなに。
All that's left is to infiltrate the fortress, but knowing Chaos, he'll have one last trick up his sleeve. Stay vigilant out there.
ごきげんよう。
This is it. One final push remains. Don't lose your focus. I know you can do it. I know I can do it too. Right, Basho? It's finally time for a big showdown with Chaos, huh? Everyone online is cheering for you. Go get him. Is anyone streaming this? Should we be streaming this?
Yo!
Saw your fight from the lobby. It may not be much help, but we're all rooting for you. Good luck.
Oh,
Chaos can't have any more cards up his sleeve. That's not true. Now we just need to invade his fortress, take him out, and save Ridin.
yeah.
I won't lie, this has been way harder than when I was trying to go pro. But this is important. So let's fight for the stuff that matters. Exactly. I'll hold off on you for a second. What you got, gorgeous? I finally managed to log in. I've been booted every time thanks to Chaos' stunt. Some of my friends had their suit infected by GBV. I saw rumors of your clan online. You guys are taking on Chaos? I wanted to give you my support in person. Good luck. This is not in person, but close enough. It's almost time. I've got to say, this all feels a little familiar. Who could have guessed I'd be saving lives with Gunpla Battle twice in one lifetime? It's like 3 times at this point, really.
そうだね。
Please look after Ridin for me. I can't roll my tongues. My tongue is tired. Those girls deserve better than this. Rin and Ridin.
それなら。
I heard you guys were taking on Chaos. Thanks for fighting for GB4. I may not be able to help, but I'll be rooting for you. So the Freedom Fleet was behind it all. We were deceived by their catchy videos. I bet it was easy for them to spread the virus. Yeah, all those handshake events.
調子はどない
We took down the defense system. Now we can take out Chaos and save Ridin. I know you're tired, but let's finish strong. Not that tired, really.
毎度
It's time for the final fight. We're all here to help you and cheer you on. You've got this. Why are you saying this like I'm doing it solo? I'm not doing this solo, right? It took a while, but now we can go save Ridin. We're gonna rescue her, take back GB4, and knock some sense into that jerk Chaos. I can't believe we're saving a pretend world together. It's just like a manga. Okay, let's go rescue Ridin and get our fairy tale ending. Agreed.
ミッションカウンターです。
Final mission 35 Decisive Battle. After conquering the fortress, head to the stronghold where Chaos awaits. Will they be able to save GB4 and Ridin? No. There it is, the Armed Armor XC. I can't believe it's the final thing. This just lets you use NTD on any build that you have this equipped on. So, you know, finally. I mastered NTD forever ago, but this means I won't have to replace a part. Though it takes 2 slots because it's left and right. That's a little disappointing. I might as well just stick with Trans Am, because that's one part, and it gives it to you on anything. Alright, let's go.